我准备去黄鹤楼。
在黄鹤楼住啊？
黄鹤楼那边应该人蛮多的。
对，今天应该是人多。
各位游客请注意，请不要在此停留，请往前走，谢谢配合。
I would strongly advise anyone coming for a trip here, avoid national holidays like the plague. They're madness. Good afternoon, folks, from a very pleasant day here in Wuhan. The sun is out and it's a public holiday. So in theory, there's going to be people bloody everywhere. Now with me leaving the country tomorrow night, this is potentially the last chance to get up a tower. The only tower I know you can go up is the Yellow Crane Tower. The one I said I didn't really want to go up. It is the most well-known landmark here in Wuhan. So it's kind of a fitting way to end all these trips we've been on by going to this kind of most well-known one to cap things off.
吃了没有？
刚刚吃了。
啊，刚吃了。
谁给你做的？
儿子。
儿子，很好。我准备去黄鹤楼。
在黄鹤楼住啊？
对，因为明天要走了。
明天回家了。
对，我猜黄鹤楼那边应该人蛮多的。
对，今天应该是人多。
我希望还是有票卖。That's kind of our new coffee guy. His coffee's slightly cheaper, and his shop says, as you would have heard, it's sawadee-ka as you go in. But yeah, he reckons there's going to be lots of people at the Yellow Crane Tower as well. Fingers crossed we can get in. Wouldn't you know it, just in time for our last trip, they've fixed the escalator. Well, I can still see the water just dripping down from there. Well, we're off the subway about an hour later. Weirdly, half of the stops seem to be dead quiet, I guess because it's a public holiday. And then the few stops that were busy were absolute madness. This one was one of the madness ones. I figure, as I kind of predicted, a lot of tourists coming. See that bad boy. Well, there's our tower. And there's our crowd of people. A lot of people are standing around outside trying to get good shots up at it, but I don't know how many people are going up. I can see a lot of people up the tower itself, so we'll see. Well, the police doing their crowd control thing seem to be letting people through in batches. Right, we're going. This batch is moving.
各位游客请注意，请不要在此停留，请往前走，谢谢配合。
没票的就不用排了，排了也进不去了。
Well, that's what I get for trying to come on one of the national holidays. They're sold out. No tickets. I told my wife by message, couldn't get into the tower, so I'm gonna go to that tower. She did me the favor of having a quick look online. She tells me it is also sold out for the day. I have a third plan. The other day, we got to the base of a bridge, another bloody bridge I've seen hundreds of times. It's that red sucker over there. We never went across it. I was too tired. They can't close the bridge. There's no tickets for the bloody bridge. Let's go to the bridge. To get there, we have to cross this bridge again. Now, one thing I will say about this trip is I've largely been traveling off-peak, not been getting up usually at the time everyone's going to work in the morning and not coming home with the kind of end of work traffic. But today, being a public holiday, a national holiday, has been a kind of stark reminder that when China gets mad, like in terms of just the crowds, it's next level stuff. I would strongly advise anyone coming for a trip here, avoid national holidays like the plague. They're madness. Now that tower up there, as far as I'm aware, you've never been able to go up that thing, which seems like a real missed opportunity for mine, because I know there's a tower very similar where I'm from, and it's one of the #1 tourist attractions in town, if you can call it that. You go up the tower, see the views of the city from below. As I said, it's a pretty iconic landmark. You can go to the base, but I don't think you can go up. I have been to the base once before and they look kind of run down, but sadly we're not going to get there today. Next time, when we're back, we'll come on an off-peak day. Let's try this one. Right, we're on a bike because it's a couple of Ks, so why walk when you can bike? Right, we're off the bike because I think as the Yellow Crane Tower teases us, I think we can get up here. There's our bridge. There's the Han River. And some people fishing, spending their holiday having a wee hunt for some fish. No swimming, no fishing. Someone forgot to give those guys the memo. Such a crazy one, the madness of when we were around the Yellow Crane Tower. Just people bloody everywhere, couldn't move. And here, there's hardly a soul. That's someone's house. It's a pretty nice spot. Got the lions out the front, nice fish tank. It can't be a house, surely. Nah, it's got a toilet. It has to be like a public toilet. It has to be some kind of business. Pretty sweet position though, overlooking the river. A place to play some cards, have a cuppa. Yeah. 这个桥你们走过没？
不是，这个是直接走过去。
走过去了。
我们现在走过去，走过去去坐船。
哦，我也准备走过去的。
从哪来呀？
从新西兰来的。
新西兰。
今天本来想去黄鹤楼，但是人太多了，
进不去了。
进不去了，没有票了。
已经买
完了，对，买完了。唉，没办法。
你在中国几年了，哥？
我在中国7年多。
那可以，一点口音听不出来了已经。对。普通话比他好。
你们是哪里的？
我们河北。
河北的。
河北、荷兰、云南。
哦，都不同的地方。
云南好玩，
是吧？
肯定比这边好玩。
是吧？
对，像你要新去的话，像大理、丽江。
一边说一边说啊。那边是风景很好吧？
对，风景很好，本身就是一个旅游城市，气候很好，而且这个时候就是它气温很正常，
是吧？
对，像现在就特别热。
对，但是这个对武汉来说也不算热吧？武汉夏天都40多，对啊，还没到热的时候。你们是在这边工作吗？还是旅游？
都工作了，然后是过来这边旅游转一圈。
哦，就为休息吧，五一就休息。
对。我们就大学同学，之前都是室友。
可以。什么大学的？
我们都云南财经大学财大。现在都在外面上班嘛。那有机会约一个。
可以，这样很好。那个大桥你们走过没？
那个太长了。
太长了。
对。3点多公里。然后人也很多。
确实人还蛮多的。
您平时在中国哪儿？
我在中国武汉。
你就是在武汉？
对。
那你5一出来玩啊？
我明天就回新西兰了，所以今天就来转一转。刚才在黄鹤楼没有票了，我就走那个大桥来汉阳了。
你是从大桥走过来的？
走过来的。
哇，人很多的吧？
多，很多。
我们去长江上玩，这个
就会死，就会死在江上。
你们会游泳吗？
我会，他俩不会。
好吧，我要去继续逛逛。
好，再见，
下次再见，拜拜。It's now just after 4 o'clock, so I figure we can finish up by the Yangtze River. Even got a piece of rock melon. Nice way to end the day. Really didn't learn my lesson. I picked the busiest station in Wuhan to get on the subway and to go home. They even had the military at the subway station keeping control of things. I'm an idiot.